Hi guys, welcome to the channel. So today this is a really quick video on the ICS MP5 or CES-P, and I'm doing this because loads and loads of you have been asking me about how to get the Cyma mags to fit in there nicely so you can use the cheap mid caps, and also how to fit an 11.1 in this skinny handguard. Well, today I'm going to show you to do that because loads of people want to know, so I'm going to share what I did to my ICS. And these are kind of hacks that make this gun so much nicer. So without further ado, we'll get on with it. So let's start with the mag. The first thing you do is you take the mag catch out. Now when you take the mag catch out, this will twist, so just be aware of that. There is a spring in there, so don't go swinging it around all over the place. Once your mag catch is out, like so, it means you can then do something to it. Now if you look at my mag catch, once I've taken it out, you'll see that there's a recess in it here, just there. Just there, okay? And what that is, I've basically machined that in there to take up the difference in the magazine catches, or in the magazine lip, should I say. Now this is all you need to do. That is, that indent is 1 millimeter deep and 1.5 millimeters into the mag catch. So if you look at it now, it's 1 millimeter deep there and 1.5 millimeters deep there. Simple as that. And what that does, it allows the mag catch, or the actual lip on the mag, to catch on it. But rather than take my measurement, I'd recommend people measure this for themselves, because your replica may have slightly different tolerance to mine, so it's always worth doing it yourself. And I'll show you how to do that. Now unfortunately I haven't got my ICS mag, my high cap mag. I don't know where it is because I don't use a high cap mag, so it tends to go in a box somewhere and it's unlikely that I'll get it back out. So this is a Cyma mid cap, so I'll show you exactly how I did it. Take your ICS mag, measure between this lip here and the top of the mag, and take that measurement. Then get your then get your Cyma mag and do the same. The difference between the two is how much you need to take off your actual catch, and it's as simple as that, because this is the part that's sitting against the bottom of the gearbox or the bottom of the hop unit. This is all the same. This top piece is relatively the same as the ICS one. The only difference is this gap from here to here, and that's what makes the difference. That's what makes it work. Ironically, once you've taken this little indent off here, the ICS mag still fits. So you can still use your high cap ICS if you want. It just means you can fit the Cyma ones as well. Now you can do this in several ways. You can use it with a file if you're very careful. The best way is with a milling machine, but you can actually do it with a Dremel or anything, you know, that similar kind of thing. But like I said, I did actually do this on my milling machine just to make sure it's nice and smooth and it was fast. It was just one cut and it was done. But honestly, you can do it with anything like that. You can do it with a file as well. So don't worry too much about that. But be careful how you do it. Don't take too much off. Don't, obviously go a little bit at a time. Make sure you're happy with it. If you wreck your magazine your magazine catch, then you do so under your own doing. I mean, it's one of those things you have to be careful. You have to sort of think about what you're doing. But once you've done it, it works a treat. Okay, so let's take the handguard off and I'll show you how I fit my battery. So first off, you want to give yourself as much room as possible. Get this fuse out the way. So it needs to be tucked around the top of the outer barrel along with the cables. Now on this side, what I've done, I've actually got a cable tie, and I've tied the Dean's connector to the side. Now you probably won't have a Dean's connector, you'll have a Tamiya one. I change all mine to Dean's because that's what I use battery wise. So I've actually cable tied it in so it can't interfere with anything. The battery I use, pretty old now this is, it's not the newest battery around. It's a 1450 Nuprol 11.1, obviously 3 cell because it's an 11.1, 30C, and it's a nunchuck style, as you can see there. So there's a bit of a hack to this. People will struggle. If you put it in like that, it's not going to go in. You can have all kinds of messing around. You've got to be savvy with this. I've put Velcro on the backs of 2 of the cells, one there and one there. Those are the 2 outer batteries, as I'd call them. That one is the one that sits underneath. So basically, with your 2 pieces of Velcro, there's another 2 pieces of Velcro inside here. You probably can't see it on camera. It's a little bit difficult to see, but there's one there and there's one here. And that's to make your battery sit either side of the outer barrel. So we put one battery in, like so. Put the other battery in, that side. And we put the last one sat at the bottom, flat, like that. And the battery cables should be at the back here. And then simply you stick it on. So first of all, I plug it in because it makes it a lot easier to put on. Plug that in, get this out the way, tuck the cables in as best you can. You slot this over. I'm trying to keep these cables out the way. It isn't easy, but it will go in. Come on, you, he says. It goes in like there. Make sure the cell is sat flat. Wiggle them, wiggle the battery cells around if you need to. They will go on. There you go. Push that back. Difficult to do this on camera, to be fair. Put your pin in. There you go. And you've got your 11.1 batteries in there, just to prove that they are in there. That is such a noisy gearbox. Still. There you go. Done. Everything still operates, no problem with anything. It's all good. When you're done, just pop it out to show you they are in there. Unplug the battery. You just pull them out. There you go. Piece of cake. It works a treat. Done. Now I feel like I've got to take this gearbox apart, try and make it a bit quieter, but I know it's shimmed well. It's just it's so loud. Never quite worked out why then. So that's it, guys. Those are the MP5 hacks. It works a treat. You know, that's what you want to do. You can use your Cyma mags. You can use your battery at the front. 11.1, no problem. It's all good. So before anyone comes on and tells me, oh, your gun's too noisy, you haven't shimmed it properly. Yes, I have. It has been shimmed properly. It's been shimmed within an inch of its life and it still sounds exactly the same. So yeah, before anyone comes on there and starts squalling about it, that's just the way it sounds. So yeah, I wish it didn't, but it does. It's a noisy gearbox. What can you say? So there you go. Anything else you want to know, please ask. But as far as the hack's concerned, that's the way I do it. That's what I've done, and it works a treat. I haven't done a lot else to this other than give it a rebuild and stick a barrel and different bucking and nub in there. But other than that, yeah, it's all done. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you again soon.